Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in here on CTV Sports. My name's Cale Newman. This is the Sun Cup Subsidiary. We have Kaia Polo wearing the white jerseys today. Coming in on 17 goals with Larry Austin, Nano Gracida, Tomacho Pieres, and Santi Toccalino. Taking on the Three Graces Polo team. A little bit of a lineup change this morning. We have Meredith Lovegrove replacing Rebecca Cohen. Sugar Erskine, Nic Roldan, and Juan Bollini. They're going to come in on 16 goals. So we do have one goal on the scoreboard over there. And away we go. Quickly out of the bowl in there. That's going to be Roldan. Nic Roldan gets a hold of that ball quickly there. Sends it up the field looking for his number one. That, of course, is going to be Meredith Lovegrove. Lovegrove picks up the play. Working her way down the field here, Meredith. And Meredith going to find no trouble there. Just going to escort that one right between the uprights, putting another point on the board here, the first from the field. Getting Three Graces off to a great start here this morning. We're going to head back over to center field and line up on our mounted official, Mr. Dale Schwetz. As soon as he sees a clean and proper lineup, we will get this one back underway. Umpire sees a lineup he likes, and he's going to put that on the ground. First one to get a hold of this ball is going to be Larry. Larry Austin sends this one. A little centering shot here. Going to try and follow up his own shot. Where's this one going to go? Oh, bad luck there. Not able to finish it up, but he has Toccalino in the cleanup position. And Toccalino going to get a high mark there. Nicely done by Santi Toccalino. Getting another point here on the board. Back-to-back goal. North End. And just like that, 2-1 the score. As the clock continues to tick down, we're going to line up once again on our mounted official here at center field. Ball's put back on the ground quickly out of the bowl, and here's Nic Roldan. Roldan getting a hold of this one, and we're heading north yet again. Nic fires a big one down the field here. No one quite home to pick that one up, though. It's going to be picked off now. Backed out of there by Kaia Polo. That was, I believe that was Tomacho Pieres. And here we have Toccalino. Going to grab a hold of this one. Toccalino, Santi sends this one downfield looking for a teammate. Unable to find one. Oh, and look at that. He does. He's going to find Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho sends this one right back up. Looking for Larry. What a beautiful approach shot there by Larry Austin. One time. What a great shot there. What a goal. Larry Austin ties it up here, 2 goals apiece. That was an amazing play there. Tomacho fed that ball right to the perfect spot for Larry to pick it up. And just one touch sent it right through the uprights. And yet again, back at center field here. And we do have a whistle here. We're going to have our first courtesy change of the match here. Clock is stopped at 3 minutes, 21 seconds left to play. So we see some players hopping on some fresh mounts. We see some players electing to stay on their current mounts as well. The courtesy change, it is not a requirement, but it is simply a designated time to change your pony here. I like to think of it as a pit stop in Formula One or NASCAR, whichever racing you prefer. Should be as quick as possible. The sweet spot is roughly 45 seconds, and this one is going quick. We do have, we'll always allow some extra time if there's any equipment malfunction or something like along the lines of that, but looks like we have all of our players already back out on the field. And as soon as we get a clean and proper lineup, our umpire will put this ball back on the ground. And there it is, folks. Here we go out of the side of the pack. It's going to be picked up by Nic Roldan. Roldan. Nic sends a big one down the field here. No one quite home to pick it up. Sugar trying to get there, but it's going to be backed out of there by Tomacho. Tomacho Pieres, his pass over here, looking for it. Nano Gracida. Gracida picks it up. Working both sides of the pony here. Now he's going to get it back under control. Ooh, not quite the shot he was looking for there, but he's able to follow it up. Keeping this one going. Nano Gracida sends this one over here, looking for Toccalino, but Roldan going to get there first, sends it across the field. No one from Three Graces home to pick it up. It's picked off now by Tomacho Pieres once again. Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho sends a shot to the goal. And what a nice one that was. Tomacho Pieres. I like this, the way that these teams are shooting here today. They're shooting from a distance. It makes it for a very fun and high-scoring match. So 3-2 now the score. Kaia on top. They take the lead here with that goal from the mallet of Tomacho Pieres. With just over 2 minutes left to play, we are lined up back in center field. Ball sent out of the pack here. First one on it is going to be Juan Bollini. Bollini looking around, checking his surroundings. He's got Toccalino keeping a close watch on him. He's electing to send this one up. Ooh, trying to find Nic Roldan. Roldan picks it up. No problem there. Nic Roldan goes for a next shot. Ooh, man, it might have the distance, but not the angle on that one. Let's see if this one's going to cross over the... No, it's going to be saved there on the doorstep. Sent back over here for Larry Austin. Austin unable to make contact with that bouncy ball, but he's followed up nicely by Tomacho Pieres. Pieres. Tomacho, he's going to lose the handle on it on the sideboards over there. And it's going to be Sugar Erskine. Sugar. Erskine fires one down here, trying to find Nic Roldan. Roldan finds it deep in the corner now. Just over a minute remaining here in Chucker number 1. Roldan trying to work his way back towards the center, towards the goal mouth here. And that one's going to be caught there. Here comes Toccalino from just about the back line. Sends it up here looking for Larry Austin. Austin, nice little pickup there by Larry Austin on the near side. Ooh, back to the offside. Had a little trouble with the bouncing ball. And Nic Roldan back in control for Three Graces. Roldan avoids the hook there from Nano Gracida. Roldan keeping this one going. Ooh, bad luck there. Nic Roldan miscues on that ball. And it's going to be Tomacho Pieres now with control. There's your 30-second warning horn. Less than 30 to play out now in Chucker number 1. Juan Bollini sends this one back over here looking for Roldan. Roldan sends a shot towards the goal. And that one's going to go over the back line wide of the goal. That's all she wrote, folks, for Chucker number 1. We'll be right back in it here with more action once the players return. All right. Okay, chucker number 2 set to begin here with a knock-in. Knock-in coming here on the north end of the field for Kaia Polo. We ended chucker number 1 with a wide shot on goal there by Nic Roldan. Here we go. Toccalino going to send this one into the playing surface. It's going to be trapped and stolen here by number 2 for Three Graces. This is Sugar Erskine. Erskine sends this one up the field here. He's got Meredith Lovegrove in motion here. Meredith, can she get a hold of this one? Meredith, oh man, bad luck on that one. Got a little tangled up there in the pony's legs, but it's going to be stolen now by Toccalino. Santi Toccalino working his way down the field. Passes up there to Tomacho Pieres. Pieres. That ball manages to stay inside the playing surface here. Keeping this one going. Tomacho keeping this one. Trying to keep it under control. No, it's going to be backed out of there momentarily by Three Graces. Over on the far sideboards, here comes Sugar Erskine. Erskine looking for somewhere to go with this. He knows he has Meredith upfield here. He's going to send a pass right up in front for Meredith Lovegrove, wearing the number 1, playing a great game of polo here so far today. Meredith. One more shot ought to do it. They're trying to get there. Sugar going to help her out. And nicely done there. Sugar found himself in the perfect position there to fix that broken play. Oh, no, my stand corrected. That one did not go through. I thought it must have gone right outside the right-hand post there. So, score remains 3-2 as we have a knock-in. Here we go. Nano Gracida going to fire with this one all the way up the field here, looking for Larry Austin. Austin, almost gets a hold of that one, but he's hooked out of there by Bollini. Now Tomacho in the possession. Sends this one over, trying to get it towards the goal mouth here. Roldan going to come through. Nic Roldan gets it turned back facing the right direction now for Three Graces, but he's going to leave something behind there. Toccalino going to capitalize on it. Toccalino, Santi Toccalino, can he get this one done? Toccalino back there, saved out of there, and it's going to be picked up now by Bollini. Juan Bollini with possession now. Sends this one over here looking for Sugar. Erskine now in a bit of a horse race here. He gets ahead of everyone here. Meredith Lovegrove picks up the ball. Sugar going to run some interference for Meredith here. Can she get this one turned back towards the goal mouth? Meredith Lovegrove, she might be running out of real estate down there. She does. Bad luck on that one. That one's going to go over the back line and wide with about 3 minutes and 13 seconds here. We have our second courtesy change of the day. So, back and forth action here. Lots of defensive plays happening right in the vicinity of the goal mouth. So this game has the potential to be a high-scoring one, but the defense so far is keeping the scores fairly low. We've got 3-2 on the scoreboard here. 3 goals scored by Kaia Polo. 1 scored from the field from Three Graces. Remember, they did start this match with 1 on handicap. They're coming in on 16 goals, and Kaia coming in on 17. Players starting to make their way back out here after the courtesy change. I like it when they keep it short and sweet like this. It keeps the momentum of the game going. We're going to have a knock-in down here on the north end of the field in favor of Kaia Polo. Santi Toccalino is in position down there. As soon as we get all of our players back out here onto the playing surface, we will continue the action. Final players getting into position now. Here we go. Toccalino behind the ball. Umpire calls play, and away we go. Santi Toccalino one time off the back line. Sends it in about 50 yards. And here we go. He's going to keep this one moving here. Toccalino. Santi Toccalino. He's got players in motion, getting into position downfield. He elects to send a big bomb down the field here. No one quite home. He sent it a little too far. It's going to be picked up and turned back here. Sugar Erskine. All right, so we're gonna have a fair play bowl in here. We had a whistle. Just making sure everyone is all right. So it's going to be a fair play bowling in favor of Three Graces. We had an official timeout just to check on the status of all of the players. And here we go. So the team that had possession gains it right back. Sugar gets his pocket picked now by Toccalino. Santi Toccalino on the sideboards now, trying to get away from Sugar. Sugar, he has to clear. He does. Shugs still keeping a close watch on Toccalino. And Santi Toccalino going to fire one downfield. He's got Larry Austin getting into position here. Larry Austin. Nice little pickup here. Larry Austin, can he get back to the ball? He's able to find it. One more tap ought to do it. Larry Austin. And Larry going to find another point here. Nicely done by the number 1 in white. For Kaia Polo, getting them doubled up on the scoreboard here, 4-2. Here with just under 2 minutes left to play in Chucker number 2. Nicely done. You know, Kaia Polo, they almost got to the final. They had such a great comeback in the last Chucker of our Friday game, but they just were unable to get it done. But this team is driving very well together. I like the combinations this week here. The tournament committee is doing a great job. Unfortunately, that's going to go wide. We got another knock-in coming here. Bollini behind the ball. We switch the teams around week to week here. It's the way we do things in our spring league. But I like this Kaia team. I'd like to see these guys play more together. Roldan. Miscues on that one, not where he wanted to place it. It's going to be picked up by Nano Gracida. Now Bollini has possession. Bollini over here to Roldan once again. Nic Roldan over to the far sideboards. Going to slam on the brakes here. Roldan sends it along the ground. Nice little maneuver there, keeping the ball in the playing surface. Roldan working his way down the far side. Not a whole lot of time left. That 30-second warning horn is upcoming. There it is. Here we have Sugar Erskine getting to the ball. Sugar Erskine grabs a hold of this one. Ooh, not what he wanted to do on that one. He's going to get his pocket pick now, and it's going to be Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho. About 15 seconds remain here in Chucker number 2. Tomacho Pieres. Over center field now. Nano Gracida picks up the play. Nano. 7 seconds on the clock. Mariano Gracida. Oh, man. Nano Gracida, not the right angle on that one. It's going to go wide of the goal. We're going to check and make sure to see if that was still on the playing surface or not when the horn went. But that's all we got for Chucker number 3. We'll be right back in it with more action here once the players return. All right, chucker number 3, here we go with a knock-in. That ball did cross over the back line right before the double horn went. So we start things off with a knock-in here. Juan Bollini sends it down. And here comes Meredith. Ooh, bad luck there. Meredith unable to make contact with that one. Here comes Toccalino now. Santi Toccalino with possession gets it turned back facing the right direction now. Toccalino controlling this bouncing ball very well here. Ooh, bad luck. Just takes a hop over his mallet, but no worries. He's got Nano Gracida in the rumble seat. Nano. Nano Gracida sends this one along the ground, looking for Toccalino. Santi Toccalino, can he find the goal mouth? No, it's going to be stolen out of there by Juan Bollini. Bollini now. Juan Bollini working his way down the field here. He's got Meredith up in front here. Over center field now. Meredith Lovegrove tries to pick it up, but unable to make contact. Here comes Juan Bollini, sends it up here, looking for Sugar Erskine. Erskine now. Erskine trying to keep this one under control. No, it's going to be backed out of there by Kaia Polo. Here comes Toccalino on the ball, picking up the pass. Over on the far side where it's Toccalino. Santi Toccalino fires one down, looking for Larry Austin, but it's going to be intercepted now by Roldan. Nic Roldan gets a turn back, facing the right direction. Unleashes a powerful shot downfield. He's got Sugar Erskine out in front. Shugs being chased down here by Nano Gracida. Sugar Erskine. Nicely done there by Sugar. Gonna get the high mark there. Putting another point on the board here for 3 Graces. Sugar Erskine finds the score sheet here. And now we're heading back to center field for another bowl-in on our mounted official. 1 goal difference now on the board. 4-3 with just under 4 minutes left to play. It's going to be Nano. Now Sugar. Sugar, he's hot. He just scored on the south end. Now he's got control heading north. Sugar, not where he wanted to place that ball. It's going to be picked off now by Toccalino. Santiago Toccalino gets a hold of this one, looking around, checking his surroundings, seeing where he wants to hit to. He's got players in motion. He's going to send this one, trying to find Larry Austin. Oh, man, just shy of Larry's mallet, unable to make contact with that one. Here comes Bollini now with possession. Juan Bollini with the ball now, working his way down. Bollini fires this one up in front here, a little bit too far, as Toccalino going to gain possession once again. 3 minutes on the clock here as Toccalino gets this one turned back, facing the right direction now for Kaia Polo team. And we're going to have a whistle here. We're going to have a courtesy change here, and I do believe when we return from the courtesy change, it will be a fair play bowl-in right there where the ball lies. So 1 goal separating these teams. Stay tuned, though. We got more polo for you coming up right after this game. We have the finals of the Sun Cup featuring Newport and SebiLion. SebiLion came out victorious last week with the MVP award going to Sebastian Mandelbaum. He had a fantastic game last Sunday. He had a great game on Friday as well. Looking forward to seeing Newport and SebiLion play. That's going to be right behind us here on field number 2. So if you're in the area, and like to come out and join us, please, you are more than welcome to. Or stay tuned here on CTV Sports. Either way, we got more polo for you. Coming your way. Looks like just about everyone is back out here on the field. All right, we do have fair play bowl in here. Yeah, we got 8 players and an umpire out there just going over, just discussing a few things out there on the field. And the ball will go back to Three Graces. Or, no, it's going to go to Kaia. Okay. Yeah, I stand corrected. Fair play to the white. Kaia Polo has possession. Here comes Toccalino. Santi Toccalino sending this one down. And trying to get this one all the way down to the goal mouth there. Unable to find it. It's going to be backed out of there by Three Graces. Here comes Sugar Erskine on the ball. Shugs avoids the hook there from Nano Gracida. Sugar Erskine keeping this one going. Look at that hand-eye coordination. Popping that one out of the air. And he's going to lose the handle, though, to Nano Gracida. Gracida, his pass over to Toccalino on the sideboards. Toccalino now facing the right direction now. He's got to get around one more player. He's got Sugar on his hip. Oh, look at this. He's going to leave this one behind for Tomacho. And Tomacho Pieres is going to find the high mark there, taking back their 2-goal lead. 5-3 the score, 2 minutes on the clock. Back at center field, lining up here on our mounted official. That ball put back on the ground, coming out of there with it is going to be Larry Austin. Nice little play there by Larry. Unable to keep it going, though. Stolen back by Sugar. Now Larry back in control. Now Juan Bollini going to get a hold of that one, but the whistle's going to sound. Stopping the action with 1:27 on the clock. All right, so it's going to be a penalty number 3 here. We're going to march this towards the north end and drop it on the 40-yard stripe for penalty number 3, a shot on an undefended goal. All right, Kaia Polo team with the penalty number 3. Umpire calls play. And here comes Larry. Oh, bad luck on that one. Not where he wanted to place that one, but it's going to make it to the end. So we will have a knock-in now. And here comes Juan Bollini. Bollini sends this one into play. Nic Roldan continues this drive down the field here. He's got Meredith Lovegrove getting into position here with Juan Bollini playing close right behind her to help her out if the need arises. And there it goes. Juan Bollini grabbing a hold of this one, sends it right back up there, trying to get a shot set up here for Meredith. Can she get there? Meredith Lovegrove. Meredith going to find the high mark there. Nicely done there by Meredith Lovegrove, getting her team back within 1 right before the half. We've got a couple of seconds here before that warning horn. The players know that there's not enough time. There's the 30-second warning horn. Ball still in the umpire's hand. That's all we got for the first half. We'll be right back in it with more action once the players return. So stay tuned here on CTV Sports. All right. Trucker number 4 set to begin here, the second half. We are ready to go over here. So, Chucker number 4. 1 goal separating these two teams, and away we go. That ball is put back on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Nano Gracida. Nano Gracida gets a hold of that one, but it's stolen back now by Sugar Erskine. Passes over here to Bollini, but Toccalino going to come out of there with the steal. Santi Toccalino now working his way down the field. Santiago Toccalino. Toccalino going to find the high mark there and escort that ball right on in. So, just like that, Kaia Polo team with a 2-goal lead yet again. Quickly here, early in our 4th Chucker of play, Toccalino with the goal. Ball put back on the ground now at center field, fighting for possession here. Meredith got a touch on it now. It's going to be Nano Gracida. His pass over here for Larry Austin. Austin now picking up the play, working his way down the field. Larry Austin trying to get around Bollini. Not an easy task. Sugar Erskine going to grab a hold of that one. Trying to get a hold of Meredith, but that ball's going to come up short, and Nano going to come in and steal the ball back for Kaia. But here comes Nic Roldan. Nick stealing the ball back once again here. Again, like a tennis match. Change of possession, back and forth, back and forth. Roldan fires this one up the field here, looking for his number 1, Meredith Lovegrove. Meredith drops in on the ball, picks it up here, nicely done. Meredith doing a nice job here, Meredith Lovegrove. Beautiful approach shot there by Meredith Lovegrove. Can she get back to it? No, not this time. It's going to be go just wide over the back line, and we're going to have a knock-in here by Toccalino for Kaia Polo. Umpire calls play. Here comes Toccalino with the bring-in from the south end. Toccalino fires one over here looking for Tomacho Pieres off to the right-hand side. Tomacho fires one down here looking for Nano Gracida, but it's going to be stolen out of there by Nic Roldan. Nick. Now Nick with his signature deep neck shot here sends this one down the field trying to find one of his teammates. No one home, though. It's going to be picked off once again by Nano Gracida. Mariano sends this one up looking for Larry Austin. Austin, nice pickup here and approach. Larry Austin getting it done once again. Man, he has had a couple fantastic goals this match so far. Larry Austin doing a nice job here, getting his team up ahead by 3 now. 7-4 the score. Whistle's going to sound. We're going to go ahead and send the players for our courtesy change here for Chucker number 4 with 3:02 on the clock. We'll get right back in it as soon as the players get back out here. And again, you see that not everybody is taking advantage of the courtesy change. It is not a requirement. You do not have to change during the courtesy change, but it is simply a designated time to do so. Some of the players that are electing to stay on their current mounts, using the opportunity to talk some strategy out there. Maybe get a little insight from the umpire. So even if you don't change your pony during the courtesy change, this time is very useful. And it looks like people are coming back out here quick. That's what we like to see. Just waiting on one more coming back out here. And we'll get this one back underway with the Bolin at center field. All right. Looks like we have all 8 players back out here. That was one of the fastest courtesy changes I think we've had. And away we go. Larry going to get a hold of this one out of the Bolin. Got the first touch on it, but he's going to lose the handle now. It's Nic Roldan. Roldan looking around. He's got Sugar going downfield. He may not need him, though. Oh. Man, it had the distance. There's no doubt about that, but just off angle. So we're going to have a knock-in down here for Kaia Polo. Santi Toccalino behind the ball. And Nic Roldan. What an arm Nic has on him. He is one of the few. Actually, Nic and Santi Toccalino, they've both been able to score from half field. Just off angle on that one. So here we go. It's going to be picked up by Nic once again. He wants some redemption on that shot. Nic Roldan fires one up the field here. He's got Meredith Lovegrove on the move. Nice approach shot here from Nic, allowing for Meredith to grab a hold of this one. Ooh, bad luck there. Got a little underneath that ball. And here comes Toccalino with the steal. Toccalino over to Tomacho Pieres. Pieres fires one, looking for Gracida now. Nano Gracida comes together. Look at that. Nicely done. Beautifully done. Perfectly placed pass there for Larry Austin. Austin now working his way towards the goal. Man, what a pass there from Mariano Gracida. And a great pickup there by Larry Austin. Added another tally to his column on the score sheet, and look, just like that, Kaia has 3 graces, doubled up on the scoreboard, 8-4, with just about a minute remaining here in our 4th chukker of play. We are lined up at center field. Ball put back on the ground. It's going to be Nic Roldan to grab a hold of this one. Nic, he's all by himself for the time being. He's got time to collect himself and check his surroundings. Nic Roldan. Nic, oh, nicely done there. The little alley-oop. Oh, man. Nicely done there. And that's going to do it for chukker number 4 with a point added there too for Meredith Lovegrove. She did get the final touch on it. Nic had the distance. It was going just wide. Sugar saved it, and Meredith came in with the finish. So 8-5 the score. That's how we're going to end chukker number 4. We'll be right back with more action here on CTV Sports. All right, chukker number 5 set to begin here with a bowling at center field. We finish things off in chukker number 4 with a goal coming off the mallet of Meredith Lovegrove. The play set up by Nic Roldan, saved by Sugar, and finished by Meredith. Loving the team effort on these plays here today. So we've got 2 more chuckers left to go here in this match. Ball's on the ground. We're off and working. It's going to be Bollini to win the bowling. Juan Bollini fires this one up the field here, looking for Nic Roldan. Roldan. Nick, oh, bad luck. Not where he wanted to place that one here. It's not something you see every day. But we're going to have a knock-in here. And here comes Toccalino bringing the ball back into play off the knock-in. Passes over here looking for Larry Austin. Austin now picking up the play. Bad luck there. He had nowhere to really go with it. So he's going to lose the handle, and it's going to be picked up by Juan Bollini. Passes up here to Nic Roldan. Roldan. Trying to find Sugar Erskine here. No, Roldan's going to follow up his own shot. Roldan. And Roldan going to get a high mark there. Then look at that. We have a 2-goal game yet again here. 3 Graces chipping away at this Kaia lead. We have plenty of time left to play here in regulation. So here we go back to center field. Lining up. Ready for another bowling. Ball put back on the ground. Coming out of there with it will be Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho Pieres sends this one over here looking for Toccalino. Santi Toccalino. Ooh, bad luck. Can't quite get a hold of that one. Here comes Nano Gracida in the cleanup position. Nano. Nano Gracida. Can he get this one all the way to the goal? He will. Nicely done there by Nano Gracida. Getting another point back here on the board. Getting his lead back to 3 goals. Nicely done there by Mariano Gracida. Back in center field we go. Ball's on the ground. Larry, nicely done there by Larry, winning that bowling and taking off with the ball. Doing a nice job here. Meredith in hot pursuit here. Larry trying to get this one back under control. Larry, no, not able to keep it going. Here comes Nic Roldan with the steal for 3 Graces. Nic Roldan. Nick. Bad luck on that one. It's going to go right to the mallet of Tomacho Pieres. Not where Nick wanted that one to go. Tomacho called off there by Toccalino. Santi Toccalino fires one down the field looking for Larry Austin. Austin picks it up. Nicely done. Oh, man. Just wide to the right-hand side. But a great effort nonetheless. Whistle's going to sound here. 3:08 on the clock. We're going to go ahead and use our courtesy change here for chucker number 5. And we will be right back in it here with more action as soon as the players get back out onto the field. We've got more polo coming your way here this month. We have our spring league is in full session here. We have, this is, of course, is the Sun Cup. We have the Casablanca Spring Challenge happening next weekend. Games on Friday and Sundays. And then we have the Eastern Challenge. And then we're going to finish up our spring season with the Memorial. We're going to play on Friday and Monday of that week. The final will be on Memorial Day. So if you're in the area and you're looking for something to do on a Sunday morning, come out and join us here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And for all of our game information, you can find all of the most up-to-date information, including fields, times, and rosters on our website under the schedule page or on our app. We do have an app available on the App Store and the Play Store. You can search GCPC to find all that information. But here we go. It's going to be Bollini bringing this one into play. Juan Bollini fires this one over here, looking for Nic Roldan. He's going to find Nick. And Nick's going to give that ball a ride down the field along the far sideboards, looking for Sugar Erskine. Erskine keeping this one going here, trying to get this one towards the goal mouth. Not quite where he wanted to place that one, as Toccalino going to get in here with the steal. Toccalino with possession now for Kaia Polo team. Toccalino. He's going to give that one a ride down the field, and it's going to stay in the playing surface. And here we have Nano Gracida coming in, picking up the play. He's got Larry Austin in position downfield. And again, another perfectly placed pass there from Nano to Larry. Larry unable to keep that one under control. Meredith doing a nice job there with some defensive riding, keeping Larry away from that ball and allowing for Juan Bollini to pick up the play. Juan Bollini looking around, checking his surroundings. He's got Nic playing close. He's got Sugar playing long. He's going to elect us leave this one behind for Nic. And Nic sees exactly where Sugar is, sends this one up the field here. Look at that. Ball perfectly placed. Nicely done there by Nic and Sugar. Sugar will get the credit for that goal, but man, you got to give Nic some credit with that pass. It was perfection. Minute and a half remaining here in Chucker number 5. 9-7 the score as we head back to center field. All right, keeping this one going. Here we go. It's going to be Toccalino. 9-7 the score here. Toccalino looking to get a 2-goal lead back, or a bigger lead here. Toccalino trying to get this one all the way down. It's going to go over the back line wide. Just enough time to get another knock in here. And with 42 seconds on the clock, that ball's brought back into the playing surface. Here we go. Over on the far side. Ooh, Nic Roldan left something behind there on the sideboards. Gets a hold of it here. There's a 30-second warning horn. Less than 30 to play out now. As that ball is sent down, drops it down right over here. No one quite home to pick it up. It's going to be picked off now by Tomacho Pieres. 10 seconds on the clock. Tomacho's pass over here to Toccalino. Toccalino, he's just looking for a better position to start the next chucker off with. 2-1, and that's going to do it, folks, for chucker number 5. We are out of time. 9-7 the score here. We got one more chucker left to play in regulation, so stay tuned right here on CTV Sports. We'll be right back. All right, folks. Chukker number 6, our 6th and final Chukker of regulation, set to begin here with a bowl-in from the center to the boards, where we were when the double horn sounded. Players assembling here on our mounted official for this bowl-in. Nine to 7 the score, and away we go. Here is Nic Roldan grabbing a hold of the ball out of the bowl-in here. Nic Roldan looking around, checking his surroundings. He's got Sugar Erskine downfield. Not the shot he was looking for on this one. It's going to be picked off now by Toccalino for Kaia Polo. Toccalino gets a hold of this one, gets a turn back, facing the right direction now. Looking around. He's got Nano Gracida trying to get into position here. Comes together with Roldan. Now Toccalino back in control. Now Tomacho Pieres fires this one up the field here, looking for Toccalino. Can Toccalino get there? No, it's going to be taken out of there on the doorstep by Sugar Erskine. Oh, bad luck there. That one's going to take a hop over the sideboards, out of play. And we're going to have a change of possession here. And here we go. Toccalino behind the ball, ready to send this one back in, and he does. Taps it once. Now takes a shot here. Stolen out of there. Intercepted by Nic Roldan. Roldan, his pass up here, looking for Sugar Erskine. Erskine now, can he get there? No, not this time. It's going to be picked off by Toccalino once again. Toccalino. Santi Toccalino looking around. Looking for a place to hit, too. He's going to fire this one up here, looking for anybody but Nic Roldan. Nic going to get a hold of this ball and sends this one high in the air. Sugar trying to get there. Tomacho goes for an attempt on that ball, miscues, and Sugar maintains possession here for 3 graces. Sugar Erskine, bad luck there. Can he get back to this ball? No, not able to get back to it. Sugar, bad luck on that play. And here we go with a Kaia knock in here. Toccalino going to send this one over here, looking for Tomacho. Ooh, bad luck there by Tomacho. Tomacho Pieres miscues on that one. It's going to be picked off now by Nic Roldan. Roldan fires one down. Sends it over here, looking for Sugar. Unable to find him, but Meredith is there. Meredith Lovegrove tries to get there. Great shot, but just goes just a little bit wide to the right-hand side. So we're going to have a whistle here. We're going to have our courtesy change, the final courtesy change here of our match. So we've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to play in this match, and then we're going to get everything switched over to our second field number 2, and then we will have the finals of the Sun Cup featuring Newport and SebiLion. Newport and SebiLion. Both teams had great games on Friday. Very nice, fun polo being played here in our spring league. We have more polo coming your way throughout the month. We'll be finishing up our season on Memorial Day, which is May 26th. So we will have polo every Friday and Sunday between now and then. If you're in the area and you want to come out and have something to do on a Sunday morning, come out and join us. Or, as always, you can always tune in on CTV Sports. And we do have one more Tuesday night Sunset Chuggers and Cocktails. The final one is going to be this Tuesday right here, field number 1 at Grand Champions. Here comes a knock-in by Toccalino. Santi Toccalino. Santi. First one on this ball is going to be Juan Bollini. Bollini gets a hold of this ball, gets it off the sideboards here. Larry keeping a close watch on him. Juan, he's got players in motion. He's electing to send a short pass over here for Nic Roldan. Nic Roldan trying to find Sugar Erskine. Ooh, ball just going to be a little bit shy of Sugar's mallet. And it's going to be picked off by Nano Gracida. Gracida, he gets his pocket pick, though, by Sugar. Erskine, ooh, hooked out of there by Nano. Nano now. Mariano Gracida. Mariano Gracida sends this one over here, looking for Toccalino, unable to make contact with that one on the sideboards. It's going to be Nic Roldan to grab a hold of it here. Nic Roldan, 2 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock here. Nic Roldan fires one down, looking for Meredith Lovegrove. Meredith gets into position down here. She's got Sugar Erskine playing behind to help her out if the need arises. Meredith trying to keep this one under control. Ooh, bad luck there. Trying to drag that one through, but it's going to be picked off, stolen out of there now by Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho, not the shot he was looking for there. Juan Bollini going to come through with the steal over here to Nic Roldan. Nic Roldan got it, turned back facing the right direction now. Nic, not happy with that shot either. Keeping this one going, it's going to be Toccalino now for Kaia Polo. Toccalino gets a hold of the ball, turns it back facing the right direction now. Santi Toccalino going to send this one high in the air, up in front, looking for Larry Austin. Larry. Got a little tangled up there in the pony's legs. Backed out of there now by Roldan. First one on it will be Toccalino. Sugar tried to get the steal off there, but here comes Toccalino with possession. Toccalino, Santiago Toccalino sends this one over here looking for Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho. Nic Roldan coming in with the steal here for Three Graces. Over here on the far side, it's going to be Roldan. Up here looking to get a hold of one of his teammates, but here comes Toccalino with the steal once again here. Santi Toccalino. Tocca. Sends this one up here looking for Larry Austin, but Juan Bollini is there. Juan going to disrupt that play ever so slightly. Here comes Nic Roldan with possession now. Nic Roldan sends this one over center field. He's got Meredith Lovegrove on the move here. Can she get a hold of it? There's a 30-second warning horn. Less than 30 to play out now in our final chukker. Meredith looking to get one more on the board before the end of the chukker. Can she get it done? Oh, bad luck there. She's going to run out of real estate. But, man, what a fantastic game this has been. 9-7 the score. Congratulations to Kaia Polo and on their win here this morning. So stay with us, folks. We've got more polo coming your way. We have the finals of the Sun Cup coming up right after this. But we're going to go ahead and shut things down for now so we can get everything moved over to the next field. But if you're out here at the facility, stay tuned, stick around, find yourself a nice place to watch the next game. And if you're watching on CTV Sports, stay tuned, and we will see you on the
Yeah, this is the VIP and the Queen Champion Public. Let the games begin.
Welcome to the Grand Champions Polo Club. We are live here. This is the Sun Cup Final. We got the two teams out there. We have in the lavender jerseys, SebiLion. We're going to start things off here. We're going to go down the line with Sebastian Mandelbaum. Sebastian Mandelbaum coming in on 0 goals. Leo Mandelbaum coming in on 2 goals. Jason Crowder playing on 5 goals. And Alejandro N Astrada playing on 7 goals, bringing that team to 14 goals. And over on the other side of things, we have Newport lining up with Gene Goldstein on 0. Colo Gonzalez on 4 goals. Tommy Collingwood playing on 5 goals today. And Fred Mannix playing on 7 goals. We have our mounted official, Mr. Dale Sweats. All right, so there is a 2-goal handicap here on the board. And away we go. Coming out of there with the ball is going to be Jason Crowder, going to fire one over here, looking for Sebastian Mandelbaum. Sebastian Mandelbaum working his way down, and he's going to get that one right on the board here. I don't think that handicap's going to be in play too much longer. This kid's going to be going up here pretty soon. But we've got another point on the board here. The first from the field, Sebastian Mandelbaum doing a nice job. And heading back to center field. All right, back in action at center field. Here is Mannix. Freddie Mannix working his way down here, trying to keep this one under control. Fred trying to pass up there to Collingwood, and the whistle's going to sound here, stopping the action with 5 minutes and 28 seconds left to play here in chukker number 1. Still plenty of time. And let's see what our umpire decides to do with this one here. Of course, our mounted umpire today, Mr. Dale Sweats. We do have a second umpire in the stands. They are in communication with each other. And penalty number 5 from the spot goes in favor of SebiLion. Alejandro N sends this one into play. Over here looking for one of his teammates here. Unable to find one. Here comes Fred Mannix, and the whistle's going to sound once again. And we're going to go over here to the penalty stripe on the south end of the field. Looking like it's going to be a penalty number 4, a 60-yard shot towards a defended goal. Oh, no, I'd stand corrected. A penalty number 3, a 40-yard shot towards an undefended goal. No worries. A little bit of discussion there between our mounted and unmounted official, and they decide on a penalty 3 based on the severity of the foul. So here we go. Sebastian Mandelbaum here to do the honors. Sebastian winds up and takes the shot. And it's going to go just wide to the left-hand side. So we're going to have a knock-in here by the team in the dark jerseys. This is Newport. Tommy Collingwood behind the ball, bringing this one in. Tommy sends this one over here, looking to find Gene Goldstein on the right-hand side of the field. And unable to find him. It's going to be picked off now by Estrada. Alejandro N Astrada sends this one over here, looking for Mandelbaum. He's trying to find Leo. Mandelbaum unable to make contact with that ball. Here comes Colo Gonzalez. Colo Gonzalez now working his way out and around, trying to keep this one under control. He's going to send this one up in front here, looking for his number one, Gene Goldstein. Goldstein with a breakaway here. Gene Goldstein being chased down hard by Alejandro N Astrada. Ale gets a hold of that ball. Nicely done there by Alejandro N Astrada. Sends this one over here to keeping it to himself for the time being. He's got players in motion, though. He's got Leo downfield. He's got Jason playing up there as well. No one home to pick up that ball. Jason trying to keep this one under control. Nicely done there by Crowder. Jason Crowder, his pass over here, looking for one of his teammates here, trying to find anybody. Looking for Collingwood now. Trying to get in there on the action. Now it's going to be Fred Mannix now. Fred Mannix gets a hold of this ball, turns it back facing the right direction now. He's got Gene Goldstein downfield. No. Ooh, bad luck there. Unable to get a hold of Goldstein. Here comes Alejandro N Astrada and Colo Gonzalez muscling his way through there. That kid is a brute force for sure. Here comes Fred Mannix now picking up the loose ball. Mannix working it out around the side here, trying to get around Alejandro N Astrada. Unable to do so. Not an easy task to do, get around Alejandro. And we're going to have a whistle here, stopping the action. 3:06 on the clock. And we're going to have our first courtesy change of the match. All right, looks like our players are making their way back out here onto the playing surface here from the courtesy change. We're going to have a penalty number 2 here, going in favor of Newport. Fred Mannix behind the ball, ready to bring this one or send this one. Mannix going to get the high mark there. So Fred Mannix drawing first blood here for Newport, getting them on the score sheet. 3-1 the score now as we head back to center field and line up on our mounted official. And here we have everyone lined up here at center field, trying to find a clean and proper lineup. He finds one, and the ball's on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Mannix. Fred, get a little bump and a ride off there. Fred, can he maintain possession? He's going to let Tommy Collingwood get a hold of this one here now. Collingwood takes a moment here to gather his thoughts and sends a big pass down the field here, trying to find one of his teammates. He's going to find Colo, and Goldstein, and the whistle's going to sound. Stopping the action. 2:09 on the clock here. The foul is going to go against Newport, so SebiLion will get a penalty number 5 for the spot of the infraction. Alejandro N Astrada quickly brings this one back into play. Ale gives this ball a ride down the field. He's got Sebastian Mandelbaum up in front here. Can he get there, Sebi? Ooh, bad luck there. Ridden wide over that line, and it's going to be backed out here by Collingwood. Now intercepted by Estrada, and stolen back here by Mannix. Freddie Mannix working his way down here, trying to keep this one under control. Fred Mannix not where he wanted to place that ball, as Crowder going to get there first. Jason Crowder trying to get a hold of this ball. And here comes Alejandro N Astrada. Ale working his way down the field here. He's got one more man to get around. That is Fred Mannix. Here we go with the shot. And that's going to be good. Nicely done there by Alejandro N Astrada. Getting another point on the board here. Getting his team back to a 3-goal lead as we head back to center field with just over a minute remaining here in chukker number 1. Teams assemble here at center field. Clock ticking down under a minute now. We've got the ball on the ground. Coming out of there with it will be Crowder. Now Mannix. Fred Mannix with the ball now for Newport. Gets a hold of it. Getting it turned back facing the right direction now over center field. Looking downfield. He's got players in motion. He's got Tommy Collingwood in pursuit of this ball. Collingwood unable to get there. Crowder backs that one over here to Mandelbaum. Leo Mandelbaum. Oh, bad luck. That ball takes a funny hop, but he's followed up nicely here by Estrada. Alejandro N Estrada. Working his way down here. Can they get this one all the way to the goal mouth? Estrada. And we'll see what happened down there. Well, our umpires are going to discuss that one. We're going to go ahead and end chukker number 1 for now. We're going to let the players run off and hop on fresh ponies. And I did just get word that goal did count by Estrada. So nicely done there by Alejandro N Estrada. Getting it at the very end there. So we'll be right back here with more action once the players return. All right, looks like chukker number 2 set to begin here. 5-1 the score, and away we go. Ball's on the ground, coming out of there with it. Who's going to get away with this ball? Crowder in there on the action, and Alejandro N Estrada with a powerful back shot. Gets the hold of that one, sends it back over here. No one quite home to pick it up, though. It's going to be picked off now by Collingwood. Ooh, Collingwood got a little too far out on that one, but he's going to get some help in the form of Colo Gonzalez. Gonzalez now fires one downfield, looking for one of his teammates. But it's going to be Alejandro N Estrada to grab a hold of this one and take this one all the way down, trying to get another point on the board. Alejandro N Estrada miscues on that ball, left it behind, and Leo Mandelbaum going to take a shot. But it's going to go just wide to the right-hand side, so we're going to have a knock-in here by the team in the dark jerseys, Newport. Got a commanding lead here in the second chukker. 5-1 the score with this SebiLion team, and this is why this man right here, Alejandro N Estrada, getting this one under control. Alejandro N Estrada. And Estrada gonna get another one here. My goodness. That is why they have this lead. This man is all over the field right now. They need to figure out a game plan against Estrada. But here we go back to center field for another bowl in here on our mounted officials. And ball's in play. Where is this one going to go? Coming out of there with it is going to be Fred Mannix. Mannix working his way down the field here. Can he get this one done? Fred Mannix gets his pocket almost picked there. He maintains possession, though. Look at this. Mannix sends this one along the ground. Will it go? Oh, man. It had the distance just off angle ever so slightly to the left-hand side. So we're going to have a knock-in here for SebiLion, Alejandro Navijo. Alejandro Navijo Estrada brings this one back into play here. Alejandro. Oh, look at this. Nicely done here by Mannix. Mannix. Fred working this one down, looking for some redemption on that shot here. Fred Mannix. Oh, man, bad luck on that one. He's going to leave that one behind and picked off now by Sebastian. Sebastian Mandelbaum going to get caught, though. The whistle sounds, stopping the action. 3:35 on the clock. Penalty number 4 to go in favor of Newport. And we will utilize this time for our courtesy change. See the players running off to hop on some fresh mounts here. With 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to play here in our second chukker. This is a perfect opportunity for a courtesy change. As we have the ball set on the 60-yard stripe for a penalty number 4 towards a defended goal in favor of Newport. Players making their way back out here onto the field. Getting into position here for this penalty shot. Umpire calls play. Here we go. Looks like Fred Mannix will do the honors here. Fred. Mannix gets a hold of that one. Sends it high, sends it long, sends it right on in. Putting a point on the board here. Nicely done there by Fred Mannix. 6-2 now the score. As Newport gets another one on the board. Over here at center field, lining up on our mounted official. Let's see who's going to come away with the ball in this bowl-in. The ball's on the ground. They're fighting for it here. A little bit of a sword fight. It scoots out the pack. Nice little pickup there by Sebastian Mandelbaum. No one home, though, to pick up the pass. It's going to be Tommy Collingwood. Intercepts and passes over here to Fred Mannix. Mannix now fires one from a distance. Can he get back to this ball? No, it's going to be Gene Goldstein. Gino going to find the high mark there. Nicely done there by Gene Goldstein. Putting a point on the board here. Chipping away at that SebiLion lead. 6-3 now the score. 2 very quick goals here by Newport. Nicely done there by Gene. Always in the right place at the right time. And as we get back to center field now, lining up on our mounted official. Nice win here on the bowl-in. Newport. This is the Newport team that we saw on Friday. Winning the bowl-ins and taking it straight to the goal. Gene Goldstein. Look at this. Gino. Oh, man. Gene Goldstein. That was so close there. What a great play, though, nonetheless. Going to go a little bit wide. Here we have Alejandro N with a knock-in, but we do have a whistle here. Might be illegal procedure here. Let's see what our umpires have to say. Okay, so. All right, now the umpire calls play. A little bit of a mulligan on that one. And away we go. Clock ticking down now. Here is Alejandro N Astrada. Being watched close there by Colo Gonzalez. Sends this one over here looking for Jason Crowder, but Fred Mannix is going to get there first. Mannix. Big shot here by Mannix. No one home, though. It's going to be picked off and stolen back here by Alejandro N Astrada. Ooh, got a little underneath that one. Trying to get a hold of it out of the air with Colo Gonzalez. He's able to get a hold of it nonetheless. And that one's just going to go right past Crowder. And we got a whistle on the play. Clock is stopped. 1 minute, 16 seconds left to play here. And we're going to go ahead and march this ball towards the north end and drop it on the penalty number 3 stripe. 40 yards to an open goal. Going in favor of Newport. Umpire calls play. Here we have Fred Mannix. He converted a 4 earlier in this chukker. And Mannix, like it's nothing, shows us how it's done, puts another point on the board, and just like that, there's only 2 goals separating these two teams. With 1 minute left to play here in our second chukker, we have plenty of time to get another bowl in off. Here we go. Teams assembling at center field on our mounted official, Mr. Dale Schwetz. And quickly out of that bowl in, it's going to be picked up by Jason Crowder. Ooh, bad luck overrides on that one. Alejandro, though, in the cleanup position. Nicely done here by Alejandro. Now he overrides. It's going to be stolen out of there now by Mannix. Can he keep this one under control? And Tommy Collingwood going to come across there. Whistle's going to sound. We have 30.1 seconds. 30.1. So as soon as that ball is hit, you will hear that warning horn, folks. This is going to be a penalty number 2 here to go in favor of SebiLion. So please keep your ears covered here. As soon as this ball is hit, we will hear that warning horn. So penalty number 2. 30 yards to an open goal. Here comes Alejandro N Astrada to do the honors. Alejandro N Astrada, nicely done. Gets a point on the board here, and that's going to do it for chukker number 2. We'll be right back, folks, with more action here. Stay tuned here on CTV Sports. Chucker number 3 set to begin here with a bowl in from at center field, and away we go. Ball's on the ground. Coming out of there with it will be Mandelbaum. Sebastian Mandelbaum working his way down the field here, doing a nice job. Nice approach here. Bad luck, though. Top that ball. But he's followed up here by Jason Crowder. Bad luck on that one. Kicked by Pony, but here comes. Man, that ball's going to be sent out of there. But trapped and stolen back here by Alejandro N Astrada. He's got Jason helping him out behind if he needs him. Alejandro N Astrada sends this one over. Trapped, though, by Collingwood. And trying to keep this one under control. They're fighting for this one down there, and that's going to be a goal. And Jason Crowder going to get that one, the final touch. Had to confirm that one. They're all bunched up down there in the goal mouth. But confirmed, Jason Crowder will get credit for that goal. And just like that, SebiLion has Newport doubled up on the scoreboard. 8-4 the score as we head back to center field here early in Chucker number 3. Picking up the ball is going to be Collingwood. Tommy sends one over here looking for Freddie Mannix. Fred, look at this hand-eye coordination. Playing it out of the air a couple of times now. Stolen out of there now by Alejandro N Astrada. Astrada fires one down here. He's got Sebastian Mandelbaum up in front here trying to keep this one under control. One more tap. Can he get a hold of this one? Oh, man, bad luck. He's going to run out of real estate down there. And that's going to go over the back line wide to the left-hand side. So we're going to have a knock-in here by Newport. Tommy Collingwood behind the ball. Tommy brings this one into play. Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood passes over here to Mannix. Mannix now. Fred Mannix trying to get away from Jason Crowder. Mannix fires one down deep here in SebiLion territory. Where's this one going to go? It's backed out of there. And coming up with the ball, Collingwood got a touch on it now. It's going to be Crowder. And the whistle's going to sound, though. And the whistle sounds here. Stop the clock. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to play in Chucker number 3. And we are going to go ahead and utilize this for a courtesy change here in Chucker number 3. So players running off to the corner, hopping on fresh mounts. And when we return, we'll get the result of that whistle. Players starting to make their way back out here onto the field. As players coming out here to center field, or to the southern end of the field here for a penalty. The result of that whistle before our courtesy change. A penalty number 3 is the call on the field. And we got the players getting into position now. This is going to go in favor of Newport. Fred Mannix will do the honors. Mannix walks up to that one, sends it along the ground right between the posts. Nicely done there by Mannix, putting another point on the board here, getting his team back within 3. With 3.5 minutes left to play here as we head back to center field for another bowl-in on our mounted official. Umpire Schwetz looking for a clean and proper lineup. He sees it now. The ball's back on the ground. Fred Mannix going to win this bowl-in here momentarily. Ooh, look at that. He's able to maintain possession. Mannix. Fred Mannix, look at this nice pony of Fred. He's got a step on his man here. Fred Mannix, what a play. What a goal. My goodness. Fred Mannix. What a play right there. Beautiful execution on that one. And a beautiful horse at that. Gets his team within 2 now with just under 3 minutes. We've got a 2-goal game here in Chucker number 3. It's going to be one out of the bowl-in here by Alejandro N Astrada now for SebiLion. Estrada, not quite the shot he was looking for on that one here. It's going to be backed out by Colo Gonzalez, and the whistle's going to sound, stopping the action. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left to play this time around. Let's see what our umpire decides to do with this one. Penalty number 3 is what I'm being told. So we're going to go ahead and mark this one up. No. Penalty number 3 is the call on the field. Going in favor of SebiLion. Alejandro N Astrada going to do the honors here. Get this one teed up the way he likes it. Let's see if he's going to take the shot or if he's going to pass the stick. Call on the field was crossing over after the shot. And Alejandro will do the honors here. So here is Alejandro N Astrada. Estrada. And nicely done there by Estrada. Going to get that one put on the board here. 9-6 now the score here in the final 2 minutes of the first half. Coming out of the bowl-in, here we go. It's going to be picked off by Fred Mannix. Freddie doing a fantastic job here. Fred Mannix, oh, man. Oh, going to run out of real estate down there. Nice defensive run, though, by Alejandro, keeping Fred away from that goal. That pays off. And here comes Alejandro N with the knock-in. Alejandro N Astrada off the back line, sends it over here to Crowder. Jason Crowder over on the far side. Gets around Fred Mannix. And keeping this one going, it's going to be Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood and Mandelbaum come together here. Collingwood drops this one down. Ooh, bad luck. It's going to go wide of the goal to the right-hand side. And Alejandro N Astrada back behind the ball yet again. For another knock-in here. Whistle's going to sound 35.9 seconds. 35.9 seconds here on the clock left in the first half. All right, so the knock-in. Just checking in on some of the players out there, and everyone's all right, ready to go. Here we go. Alejandro N Astrada brings this one back into play. Alejandro N Astrada sends this one in. There's a 30-second warning horn to less than 30 to play out now. Here we go. Fred Mannix with possession. Fred Mannix gets a hold of this one. Can he get this? Can he work it all the way through? And the whistle's going to sound. And the goal is scored by Fred Mannix to end the first half here. Nicely done there by Fred. We're going to send the players off. We'll be right back in it with more action here once the players return right here on CTV Sports. All right, looks like our players are out there on the field ready to get underway with the second half. Sorry about that little extended delay there. We had an issue with some tack over there at the pony lines. It was just one of our players was waiting on a pony to be replaced out there due to some broken tack. So here we go. We're off and working here in chucker number 4. Coming out of the bowl end is going to be Fred Mannix. Mannix now working his way down the field. Sends this one up here looking for Colo Gonzalez. Colo Gonzalez. Can he get there? Colo Gonzalez going to find the high mark there and put another point on the board. This is definitely the Newport team that we saw on Friday. They dominated the entire game. They got a little bit of a late start here today, but man, what a comeback so far here. These boys are definitely playing well with each other. Back in action at center field. 1 goal difference on the board now. Coming in is going to be Crowder. Crowder trying to get a hold of that ball, but Mannix going to get there first and send it back. Mannix. His pass over here intercepted now by Alejandro N Astrada. Estrada fires this one down here. He's got Crowder in motion here. Jason Crowder getting a hold of this one. Almost hooked out of there by Fred. Now look at this. Colo Gonzalez working hard. Now Jason maintains possession. Jason Crowder. Crowder still has the ball over here on the sideboards. Crowder surrounded. Crowder. He's got Alejandro breaking towards the goal. Nice little play here by SebiLion. Oh, bad luck, though. It's going to be left behind here by Alejandro N Astrada, and here comes Colo Gonzalez. Trying to get there. Colo unable to make contact. Here is Estrada now, working his way back towards the goal. Estrada trying to get that one all the way to the goal. Unable to do so. Mannix's pass over here to Collingwood. Collingwood on the move now over on the far side, but keeping this one going here. Left something behind, and Alejandro coming in out of nowhere and grabbing a hold of this ball. Alejandro N Astrada now working his way. Trying to get around Collingwood. Estrada. Estrada winds up, takes a shot from the spot, working his way down and through. Colo Gonzalez grabbing a hold of this one, taking it around the long way here, working his way down the sideboards. Can this one stay in the field? No, bad luck there. It's going to take a funny hop over the sideboards, out of play. We're going to have a change of possession now. Whistle's going to sound. Stopping the action here. 3 minutes, 31 seconds. And this will be our courtesy change here for chucker number 4. players making their way back out here to continue chucker number 4. We've got we're just waiting on one more player, and we will get this one back underway here. Change of possession here. Alejandro N Astrada will do the honors and bring this one back in. Umpire calls play, and here we go. 3:31 on the clock. Alejandro N Astrada behind the ball. Ale sends this one a laser beam along the ground, trying to get this one to the goal mouth here. Unable to do so. It's going to be taken out now by Fred Mannix. Mannix working his way around the long way down along the far side boards. Mannix. Freddie Mannix keeping this one under control. Fred. Beautiful series of shots working his way down the field. Now here comes Colo Gonzalez. Colo and Crowder come together, and Gene Goldstein. Gene Goldstein, what a goal there. Beautifully executed in. That's going to tie us all up at 9 goals apiece. Fantastic goal there by Gene Goldstein. Back in action at center field. Collingwood tried to get a hold of that one. Where it's going to go? No, Collingwood does get a hold. Nice little save there by Collingwood. Right up there to Gene Goldstein. Oh, bad luck. That's going to take a funny hop over his mallet. But Collingwood is there. And Collingwood gets it done. Gets his team to double digits and takes the lead here for the first time today. Newport is on top. And with just under a minute remaining, or under 2 minutes remaining here, we have another bowl in at center field. Let's see who's going to win this one. Coming out of there with it is going to be Crowder momentarily now. Crowder. Yes, he does get a hold of this one out of the pack. Drops it back for Alejandro N Astrada. Estrada trying to keep this one under control. Fighting hard against Fred Mannix. Mannix not giving him an inch. Alejandro, and that one's going to be taken out of there. Jason Crowder trying to get back on the ball, though. Crowder, can he get there? No, not this time. It's going to be picked off by Alejandro N Astrada, trying to get this one to the goal mouth. Will it go? All right. Leo going to get the final credit for that one on that goal there by Leo Mandelbaum. Ties us up at 10 goals apiece. Nicely done there. That was a lot of effort on that play there to get that one all the way to the goal. Alejandro N Astrada worked very hard to get that, and Leo coming in with the finish. And just enough time to get another bowl in off. Here comes the warning horn. There it is, less than 30 to play out now. Collingwood with possession. Collingwood drops it back behind here for Mannix. Fred Mannix now working his way down the field, keeping this one under control. Fred Mannix. Freddie wanting to get another point on the board here before the end of the chukker. Can he get it done? It's going to be left behind. Colo in on the action here. Colo Gonzalez. And stolen out of there by Alejandro N. And we're going to run out of time. That's all she wrote, folks, for chukker number 4. 10 goals apiece here. We're going to let the players run off, hop on some fresh mounts, and we'll be right back in it with more action here in the Sun Cup Final. All right, Chucker number 5 set to begin here, all tied up, 10 goals apiece. And we've got the teams assembled here. We're going to have a Bolin. We played all the way down to the double horn to end Chucker number 4. So this is how we start things off in the 5th. Keeping this one going here. What's going to happen? Newport with possession. Where's this one going to go? Alejandro N Astrada coming in now for SebiLion. Estrada passes this one up. Nicely done here. Crowder on the move, trying to get a hold of this one. Bad luck, though. That's going to take a funny hop over the sideboards. Out of play. And we will have a change of possession now. And big bomb down the field here, right in front here for Colo Gonzalez. Nicely done there. Colo going to get the credit for that one, breaking the tie once again here. 11-10 the score. Newport on top once again. And back to center field we go here for another Bolin. Jason Crowder with possession. Crowder now looking around, checking his surroundings, tries to go for the little shot there. Not able to get it where he wanted it. And Fred Mannix going to capitalize and steal this one back for Newport. Alejandro N Astrada, though, getting a hold of this one here once again. And Colo Gonzalez coming in once more for Newport. Colo loses the handle there. Crowder now in possession for SebiLion. Possession changing back and forth here. And here comes Tommy Collingwood now. Collingwood. Mannix sends this one over. Over center field now, working their way down. It's going to be Alejandro N Astrada for SebiLion and Tommy Collingwood for Newport. Come together there. It's going to be Estrada. Passes over here to Crowder. Mannix tried to get in there for the steal. Unable to do so. Crowder maintains possession. Oh, man. Off the post. And Crowder is going to get there and finish it up. Nicely done there by Jason Crowder. All tied up. Once again, 11 goals apiece. Very nicely done there by Crowder as we head back to center field. Whistle on the play here. We have our courtesy change for trucker number 5. With 3:32 on the clock. Perfect opportunity for a courtesy change while we're heading back to center field. All right, looks like our players are back out here ready to get the second half of Chucker number 5 underway. All tied up, 11 goals apiece, and away we go. Balls on the ground. Balls on the ground now. Fred Mannix here picking up the play for Newport. Freddie Mannix winds up, fires a big one down the field. Look at this. Mannix, his ball intercepted, though, by Crowder. His pass over here, back in control, is going to be Mannix. Fred working his way, trying to muscle his way through the pack of players, unable to do so. Here comes Tommy Collingwood in the cleanup position now. Fred gets behind, nicely done. Good positioning here by Mannix, able to recover that broken play once again. Mannix loses the handle on it, and here comes Mannix, able to get a hold of this one once again. Nicely done here by Fred. They're fighting for this ball. Here we go. What's going to happen here? Fred Mannix still has possession, trying to work his way through the pack of players into the vicinity of the goal mouth here. Fred, 1-2 pitch, 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 1- not getting an inch here from these defenders. Fred Mannix trying to work something out here. Where's he going to go? Fred still in control. And he's going to lose the handle now to Jason Crowder. Crowder drags it forward, now slaps it back. He's got his own shot here. Crowder, nicely done there. Able to pick up his own shot. Here comes Sebastian Mandelbaum. Ooh, bad luck there for Sebi. Tried to get a hold of that one. Unable to make contact on the near side. And it's going to be Colo Gonzalez now for Newport to get this one turned. Keeping this one going. Here we go. Up ahead. Alejandro N Astrada going to grab a hold of it here. Estrada. Alejandro. His pass up here looking for Jason Crowder, but first one on it will be Fred Mannix. Mannix. And here comes Alejandro Novicio Estrada, and Alejandro Estrada gets the point there. 12-11 the score now. Breaking the tie once again as we head back to center field here. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining here in Chucker number 5. And here we go, lining up here on our mounted official. 1 minute remains as we assemble. Jason Crowder got the first touch on this one, but it's going to be Collingwood. No, it's going to be Sebi. Now Fred. Now Jason. Fred and Leo come together there. Leo made a nice attempt on that ball. Fred, nice little play there by Leo Mandelbaum. Gets a hold of this one. And here we go with Crowder on the ball. 30 seconds left to play here in our 5th Chucker here. And nicely done there. Gonna get another point here on the board. Let's see. 13-11. We've got 1 Chucker left in regulation time. Let's see what's going to happen. We're going to send the players off, and we will have our final Chucker here after this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got chucker number 6 set to begin here. Chucker number 6 starting off 13-11 here. 13 to SebiLion, 11 to Newport. This is a very high scoring match here. We've got the two teams out here discussing with our mounted official what's going to happen here and how we're going to start this chucker off. We have 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in regulation time. All right, so it looks like we're ready to go now. We get the high sign from our mounted official, and away we go. Ball's on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood working his way down the field here. Tommy. Collingwood sends his pass up, not where he wanted to place that one, as Jason Crowder going to steal this one away for SebiLion. Crowder in the back of the pack now. Crowder, he's got Alejandro N going forward. Crowder now fires this one over here, not quite where he wanted to place that one here. Fred Mannix going to come in with the steal. Mannix unable to keep it under control as Crowder going to come back through. That is Alejandro N Astrada coming back through. Estrada working his way down. Ooh, bad luck, kick by a pony. Followed up here by Mandelbaum. Leo trying to get a hold of that one, and here comes Fred Mannix. Freddie almost didn't get a hold of that ball, but he finds it now. Ooh, bad luck, swing and a miss there by Leo. Now Jason trying to get established on the ball, getting around Fred. Now Jason Crowder working his way down towards the goal. Jason Crowder. What a goal there by Jason Crowder, finding the high mark here. 14-11, 5 minutes and 10 seconds remain. Beautiful execution there by Crowder. We saw a lot of this in the first game today. These players are shooting from a distance. They find themselves with the ball and a clear path to goal. Why not shoot? So here we go. Back at center field, lining up here on our mounted official. Whistle sound, stop the clock, 4:51. Umpire looking for a clean and proper lineup. Here we go. There it is. It's on the ground. Coming out of there with it, Colo Gonzalez. Colo. Now Alejandro and Fred fighting for possession here. And here comes Sebi Mandelbaum. Sebastian Mandelbaum doing a nice job here, getting a hold of this ball, working it out in front. Trying to keep it under control. Ooh, bad luck there. And here comes Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood doing a nice job here, working his way all the way down. He's got nothing but green grass between him and the goal. Collingwood. And Collingwood going to get that one. Now putting another point on the board here. 14-12, 2 goals separating these teams now. As we head back to center field. Here we go, back to center field. We got a couple players off changing with 3:48 on the clock. This is going to be our final courtesy change of the match. And we will see what is going to happen here. This is going to be a very important bowl-in to win, coming back off this courtesy change. And we see players already starting to come back out here onto the field. Collingwood making his way back out. Alejandro. We want these courtesy changes to remain quick as to not lose any momentum of the game. So we already have players on their way back out here. That's what we love to see here. And going to get them lined up here at center field. As soon as we have all 8 players, we will continue the final moments of this match. The Sun Cup Final. And I've been talking about it all day long. We have plenty of polo left for you here this season. We've got games on Fridays and Sundays through Memorial Day. And we do have one final installment of our Tuesday night Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails. That is going to be this Tuesday, so please don't miss out on that. If you're around, if you're in town, come out and join us. That'll be Tuesday, May 6th. And then on Friday, we will have the Casablanca Spring Challenge with the finals being on Sunday, May 11th. And then the Eastern Challenge will be Friday and Sunday, the 16th and 18th, followed by our final tournament of our season, the Memorial. That will be played on Friday, May 23rd, and Monday, May 26th, which, of course, is Memorial Day. So please, if you want any more information about any of our games, you can find out all of our information on our website. That is the best way to get any information, including fields, times, and rosters on our schedule page. And you can also find all of that information on our app. Just search GCPC in the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. You can find all of that information. All right, here we go. Everybody's ready to go here. Fred Mannix going to get a hold of this one out of the bowling. Freddie, nicely done here, Fred. Fred trying to keep this one under control. Wow, what a great shot there by Fred Mannix. Perfectly placed for Collingwood. Collingwood gets this one up here to Goldstein. Gino, can he get this one done? Gene Goldstein. Colo Gonzalez coming through. It's still on the playing surface. Stolen out of there now by Alejandro. And here comes Alejandro. Alejandro N Astrada with possession now for SebiLion. Alejandro fires this one down. Looking for one of his teammates. Well, we got a whistle here. All right, so sorry about that little delay there. We were checking in with our studio. We do have all of the technology in place for, while we don't have challenges in this league, we do have umpire triggers. And that was an umpire trigger. So our mounted official saw something he wasn't quite sure of on the field, went to his second official up here in the stands, and they wanted to get a good look at it. So we had to take a look in the studio. So here we go. Ball's back in action here. Just under 3 minutes left to play. And Tommy Collingwood going to find an open path to goal there. Sends it in. Gets it in to the southern goal. And now we have one goal separating these two teams once again. With just about 2.5 minutes left to play. We have the teams assembled here at center field. Let's see who's going to come out of there with this ball in. Bad luck there. Collingwood almost had it, but it's going to be Alejandro Division now. Coming out of there with it is going to be Alejandro. Alejandro fighting for it. It's going to be Leo. Leo now. Called off by Alejandro. Alejandro now sends this one over. Gonna run out of real estate, though. And it's going to trickle over the back line wide of the goal. So here comes a Newport knock-in, a very important play here. I have seen just about all four of these players take it from coast to coast here from a knock-in and score a goal. It is definitely possible. Let's see Tommy Collingwood in control now. Collingwood, big bomb down the field here, up in front. Look at that. He's got Colo in pursuit. Oh, no. Here comes Gene Goldstein. Gene Goldstein. Oh, man. Oh. What a great play indeed, but that is going to go just wide. So we still have a minute and 10 seconds left to play. Whistle's going to sound here with a minute 10 on the clock. Oh, man, what a great run that was by Newport. Gene Goldstein, that ball went just inches wide of that right-hand post, or that left-hand post, I mean. Here we go, and just about a minute remaining here. It is Alejandro N Astrada. Alejandro. His pass over here, backed up by Collingwood momentarily, unable to keep it going here. Crowder, beautiful approach shot by Crowder. Sending this one down, trying to get a hold of it is Mandelbaum. Can he get there? Oh, no, not this time. It's going to go wide, but we got a Newport knock-in here. Fred Mannix behind the ball. Fred brings this one in. He's got Tommy playing close behind. Fred, there's your 30-second warning horn. Less than 30 to play out now in our final chukker of regulation. One goal separating these two teams. Oh, no, not what he wanted to have happen there. Fred Mannix gets a hold of it once again, though. 15 seconds on the clock. The buzzer beater is in play. Let's see if we can get something happen here. Tommy Collingwood tries to get a hold of this one. Oh, my goodness, the whistle sounds. Whistle sounds. Clock is stopped. 4.4 seconds. We are going to put 5 seconds on the clock. So the umpires are discussing here. We have 5 seconds on the clock. Let's see what the call is on the field. So the umpires come together. They discuss the play. They look at all of the angles. And now we're relaying the information to the players on the field first, and then I will tell you the call. So reaching is the call on the field. We're going to have a penalty. Still a little bit of discussion here. All right, so penalty number 2 awarded to Newport. 1 goal separating these two teams. Here's Fred. Fred Mannix going to get the high mark there, and we are all tied up. We are going to extra innings. Overtime coming here, so we're going to let the players run off and hop on some fresh mounts, and we'll be right back in it with more polo here for you in the Sun Cup Finals. So stay tuned on CTV Sports. Don't go anywhere. All right. Looks like our players are making their way out onto the field here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 coming out here onto the field, ready to get this one underway. Chucker number 7, all tied up, 14 goals apiece. A very high-scoring game here. Looks like we have everyone out here ready to go. Going to get everyone lined up here, and umpire will look for a clean and proper lineup here for our bowling. Golden goal opportunity, the first one to score will take home the W here today. Let's see who's gonna take it home. Umpire Dale Sweats in position. Here we go. Tommy Collingwood going to grab a hold of this one and passes this one over here to Colo Gonzalez. Colo Gonzalez over here in the corner here. Nicely done. Colo Gonzalez trying to drag this one out. Oh, bad luck there. It's going to be picked off now by Estrada. Crowder and Estrada, the 1-2 combination here. Keeping this one going. It's Fred Mannix now. Freddie gets the ball stolen out of there for Newport. Fred Mannix. Can he get this one done? Freddie, oh my goodness. Stolen out of there by Crowder, but the whistle does sound, stopping the action. Stopping the clock here. 5 minutes, 49 seconds left to play. Just to ensure that we get all of the right information, our umpires are taking a look at this one. So bear with us, folks. We're going to make sure that this is the 100% correct call. And Fred going to get that one. The penalty 2 from the spot. Nicely done there. Congratulations, Newport, coming home victorious here today. That's what we like to see. So congratulations to both of these teams. What a fantastic match this was. We are going to go ahead and let the players get off of their ponies, and we'll be right back in it here with our trophy and awards presentation. So stay tuned here on CTV Sports. Don't go anywhere. Trophies and awards coming up. We have awards for the winners, the runners-up, the most valuable player, and my favorite award, the best playing pony. So stay tuned here on CTV Sports. We will have our awards momentarily. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, if we could have all of the players please head up onto the stage. Tommy, come on. Let's go. Let's go. They'll be here when you're done. All right, if I could have everybody up here, I'm going to have these two lovely ladies, Alexa and Lydia, going to help us with our trophy and awards presentation. So, I need everybody up onto the stage. Newport, up there. And SebiLion. And then our lovely presenters, Alexa Celine and Lydia Sudik, helping us out today. And as always, we always do our best playing pony first, the first award. If we can get the rest of the SebiLion team up on the stage, please. All right. So, we have our best playing pony is standing by right here. The first award that we always give, the best playing pony, this goes to a fantastic horse, ridden in the first chucker and the fourth chucker by Freddie Mannix. This is Alberta Yeezy. Alberta Yeezy is the pony, owned, ridden, and bred by Freddie Mannix. Played in the first chucker and the fourth chucker. Ooh, fantastic. Congratulations, Freddie. And we'll get Freddie back up in his position here, and we will go ahead on to our runners-up. The runner-ups today, the team in the lavender jerseys. This is going to be SebiLion. Playing number 1, Sebastian Mandelbaum. Playing number 2, Leo Mandelbaum. Playing number 3 today, Alejandro N Astrada. And playing the number 4 back position for SebiLion today, Jason Crowder. And now on to the winning team. The winning team, Newport. Played number 1 today, Gene Goldstein. And here we have Lydia helping us out here. Next up, played the number 2 position, Colo Gonzalez. Played the number 3 position, Mr. Freddie Mannix. And last but definitely not least, and this is probably going to be the biggest cheer, Tommy Collingwood. Tommy's got the cheering squad over here. And next up we have our MVP award. Today's MVP should be no surprise. Goes to the number 3, Freddie Mannix. Congratulations, Fred. And at this time, we're going to ask the SebiLion team to please step down. Thank you, boys, so much. And we're going to scoot the Newport team over into the middle here. And we will present them with the Sun Cup. Congratulations to Newport. Once again, Gene Goldstein, Colo Gonzalez, Freddie Mannix, and Tommy Collingwood. victors of the 2025 Sun Cup. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming out today. Thank you so much for tuning in on CTV Sports. My name's Cale Newman. I speak for everyone here at Grand Champions Polo Club and CTV Sports when I say thank you. And we will see you on the next broadcast.